Hi Scorpio, welcome to your September reading. It's been a while since I've done these, but welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new here, just welcome and hope you enjoy the messages that I have to bring. So this is going to be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. It has, like I say, been a while since I've done these. I've been favouring the pick a card readings because that seems to please quite a few of you, but I just miss doing the tarot ones, to be honest. I'm a tarot reader first and foremost, and I love working with these. So we're just going to see what energies are coming through. Just kind of seeing if there's a theme for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Like I say, I'm a Scorpio Sun, so I'm along with you, to be honest. I'm here with you. I'm figuring things out, and we're just going to see what comes through for Scorpio. I feel like that's going to be a good one. Let me just see. Wow, Ace of Pentacles, yes. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And at the bottom you have the Seven of Cups. Now I did do this, I think twice before, but for some reason the lights were flickering and I didn't want anything to be strobe lighting, you know. So this is the third attempt at doing this. What I would say is that you do have very similar cards coming through. We had this one last time. This one came through, the Hierophant came through, the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight came through as well. So we do still have a lot of the same themes coming in for you here. What I'm going to do is just start with this one here, which is kind of the theme. So this is the Ace of Pentacles, as I'm sure all of you know. But the main thing that seems to be coming through from here is a new way of working. Not necessarily a new opportunity, although that could still happen. It would depend on your individual signs and stuff, but I do feel that this is just a new way of working for you, a new confidence in the way that you're working, a new belief in your opportunities that are coming your way, and maybe a new standpoint in which you go, okay, actually, yeah, I'm on a different path now. I know that I can vary my routine, or I can set one down in the first place. That could be very important for you. I do feel like you're moving towards more self-esteem, more confidence, more belief in what you're doing, and also belief in the things that you're setting out into the universe. So maybe you've actually had some confirmation, some little tidbits from the universe that are coming through saying, you know what, this is what's happening for you. This is definitely, you know, something that we want to give you. You've had some proof that this is what you're meant to be doing and this is how you're meant to move forwards. So this is enabling you, or it will enable you when you get the confirmation, to go forwards out of whatever ails you, whatever situations you've been really struggling with, into a new port, basically, from one port to another. One may have been very disruptive, the next one's going to be much, much better for you. You will have, and I think Virgo had this as well, but you will have some conflicting emotions, maybe conflicting people. It could be a thing like, this is a set way of doing things, and it's always very hard when you're trying to crack this very traditional blend, which I think that's something that you're wanting to do. They want me to say indigo children, so maybe some of you are indigo children, and that's something I've ever really talked about on this channel, but maybe if you want me to do so, I can have a look and, you know, see what information I can find on indigo children and crystal children and stuff like that. But I do feel that you're setting sail for something to do with breaking tradition, to do with breaking what it is that you feel you want to kind of disrupt. It's kind of like the Trojan horse. You know, there's this big established thing. So for me, you know, again, I always draw on things that I know. So it could be like publishing. Maybe you want to get into publishing, or you want to get into this big company, just because you have a different idea, different way that you think that you can do things or contribute. And that is going to be very key, but it's very hard to get in. It's very hard to break there. And maybe you've been wondering about, you know, what can I do to prove myself? What can I do to break this mold? It could even be to do with relationships as well. Like, what can I do to get into relationships? Because they may really intimidate you. You know, they may feel like, oh, established relationships, oh, a bit scary, you know what I mean? But I do see invitations. I see invitations coming in. I see very strong beliefs. I see opportunity being presented to you because you're having a different mindset and you're having a different way of working. You're having a different routine, more efficiency here. I can't pick that up. But just trust me, the Knight of Pentacles is giving you this faith that you do have a different routine. Don't get so set in the ways. Allow some originality and flow. Make sure that you can go with it, because I know you're a fixed sign, but just kind of see if you can change the method sometimes. But also don't get too worried about all the options that are available to you. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? Oh, what do I manifest first? Oh, I don't know. I need a car, I need money, I need a house, I need a thing. Just do with what your heart guides you to do, and everything else will fit around it. Like if you focus on, I want to get this out into the world, or I'd like this person to come through, just focus on what it is that you want to achieve within yourself in order to get there, and I believe it's going to come to you, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And then to your oracle card, what does Scorpio need to know for the month of September 2019? I can't believe we're already in September almost. Whoa, hello. Well, I'm not doing all them. Please narrow it down for me. Oh, behave. Please narrow down the message for Scorpio. You want this one? Okay. Grandmother of Jesus, Anna, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So maybe you feel like it's been taking a damn long time to get to the place where you would feel happy, or where you would feel like everything was tickety-boo. Maybe you wanted to return to somebody, someplace, something, or maybe you want to make a hobby or a skill that you have part of your income. This is just kind of saying, work on laying the foundations, put the work in, and you'll see how the divine plan, how spirit guides, how the universe comes to meet you and comes to give you your guidance, give you your sort of heads up, if you will, that this is the right path and that you are doing the right thing. Because I feel like some of you have been doubting whether you've been doing the right thing. Should I be focusing on something else? Should I be doing this? Because Scorpios, you're multi-talented. So you could think, oh, what if music was my thing? Have I just wasted my life and I should be doing music? Or something could be like, oh, I have an idea as to how to incorporate such and such into a business. Have I just been wasting my time without getting in front of the crowd? You have so many irons in the fire. Do what you feel is calling to you most. What could you not do without? What could you not handle never doing again? That feeling. Or if you want a type of person, maybe I should go for a person who does this. Maybe I should go for a person who does that. Just go with what your heart desires and see what comes and answers to you. You'll figure it out as you go along, and there's no time scale for this. There's no time limit, or you have to do this by a certain point or else. Go with the flow and it'll make sense when it gets there. I know it's a bit difficult because we're very impatient. Scorpios are typically like, now. I know I am. Need to do it now. That's why it takes ages to load videos and I get really annoyed with YouTube. But the main thing is that you're going the right direction. You're definitely having an increase of self-esteem, confidence. Everything that comes to you is very much something that you're working towards and something that will mean a lot when you get there. But in the meantime, I hope this helps you. My dear darling Scorpios, let me know in the comments below if this resonated. All my social links are down below too, and I will be getting back to doing the pick a card readings very soon. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, sending you love and happiness, and I'll speak to you guys very soon.